All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Don't you want to hear what happened in Neon?
Hooray! You got the conduction gizmo. You did exactly what we asked you to do. Good work, pat on the head. Are you ignoring me or something? I just said there's an emergency.
Hope it isn't bad.
Oh, it's bad. Real bad. Delgado will fill you in with the details. Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
Okay. I'm going. I'm going.
Job didn't pan out. I need something bigger.
Why am I the one who has to deal with this? I'm just a rook. Leave me out of it.
Too many missions. Not enough time.
You are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Yeah. It's right here.
Perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC SysDef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
I'll prep my ship immediately.
Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything.
Oh.
Lay it out, Jazz.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Key's databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
Once your ship
I
is
don't think
ready,
I've done that.
Jump out to Bannock 4, board the legacy, and bring us the cash.
Sounds simple enough.
Nothing around here is simple.
Del's right. You have to follow these steps carefully, or don't bother coming back. After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away.
Why will I need 2 transfer modules to open the vault?
Because those Galbank ships were carrying so much money, they didn't even trust their own crew.
You can count on me.
Yeah? I sure hope so. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
Who are these captains you keep mentioning?
You've met some of them already. Matis Castillo, Yevgeny Rokov, Juan Dayu, Estelle Vincent, and Adler Kemp. They might feel like independents to you, but each one of them has a stake in the Crimson Fleet, and each one of them wants a cut of the wealth. I am sending word out to every able-bodied captain that they are needed. We'll see how many answer the call.
What's your biggest worry regarding the upcoming attack?
The toughest nut to crack is if UC SysDef brings in the Vigilance. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristling with weapons. I would love to see that thing burn. If we hope to stand a chance against it, we need those defensive batteries and Crix's legacy.
Is there more to Crix's legacy than just the money?
The Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal. A principle that Crix sought to set up so that pirates didn't infight over scraps. Over time, that notion has been lost. Captains have been turning their backs on the fleet, doing jobs on the side, killing each other. Bringing Crix's legacy back to the fleet would be like validating everything Jasper Crix believed in. And I'm certain it would unify us once again. Of course, it wouldn't exactly hurt to have all that extra money at our disposal. But I think you catch my meaning.
Yeah, I get it.
Come back with Crix's legacy. Or don't come back at all.
Got it. So let's see. I don't know why I walked around here. I should just... Let's do a save.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
What can you tell me about the key's defensive batteries?
There are 3 defensive batteries, basically high-powered military space
Such a
jets
Cooper.
triangulated around the key.
Yeah.
They were part
Kinda.
of the UC's original defenses for the station. Pretty effective, too. Can put some serious hurt on enemy spacecraft. The good news is that the batteries have an incredibly wide field of coverage, so they can pick off ships trying to reach the key from any vector. The bad news is that they're 100-year-old tech. They keep breaking down and are expensive as hell to keep operational.
How will the ComSpike module help me find the legacy?
The ComSpike traces and decrypts coded signals. As long as you have the transponder ID, you can track pretty much anything. That file you lifted from the Galbank archives contained the Legacy's transponder code, which I'll program into your nav system. All you have to do is get within the vicinity of Bannock 4, and the ComSpike will automatically point you to the target. Cute toy, huh?
How will the conduction grid module help me get to the legacy?
Well, you already know that the conduction grid does a pretty nifty trick. It absorbs extreme voltage and converts it to usable power on neon. The version for your ship can still absorb incoming electrical energy, like, say, the EM field surrounding Bannock 4, but it can't store the power. Instead, it just scatters the EM harmlessly away from the hull, insulating you from frying every circuit aboard. As a nice side effect, I'm betting the module will make your ship somewhat EM weapon resistant and boost its shield regen. Lucky you.
Lucky me indeed. Mind helping me with my ship?
Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system,
Thank
so
you,
it should be
Nevaeh.
an easy install.
Okay, let's see. I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Alright, let's see what you need.
I need a ComSpike and an EM whatever. Okay, so I go under Shipbuilder. I go under Edit. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Add. Equipment, ComSpike and conduction grid. So I should wrap up the evidence thing? That makes sense. Okay. So where do I want to put this stuff? Okay, so I can't attach it to that. Has to go on a weapon mount. Do I have any weapon mounts free? I'm gonna assume this is not a weapon mount. Are these weapon mounts? Are those weapon mounts then? Oh yeah, those are weapon mounts. Okay, equipment. Let's do the conduction grid on this side. And the comm spike on this side. Thank you. It doesn't look horrible. It doesn't look ideal, but it doesn't look horrible. Okay. I like Jasmine. Even if she has a pirate.
Something.
Okay, so it's time to go collect a bunch of evidence. Because we want to complete that quest, and it's a stupid quest, so we're gonna have to use a guide.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
Let's see, maybe I should bring it up on my tablet. Hydrate. Okay, give me a second. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me get my tablet. Okay. I'm not gonna dox myself. I'm not gonna dox myself. Probably. Okay, how do I know which ones I've done? But you have, so you mean again? Bah! I'm not gonna dox myself again. Again. Because I think I've doxed myself twice. I think it was in the same... No! I've doxed myself 3 times! Thrice! Thrice! Twice in one stream and once in another one. Or maybe 4 times. I'm not quite sure. It happened in 2 different streams. 2 different streams I had that happen.
Clamps released. Air pressure
Okay,
stable.
are some of these... Am I locked out of any of these?
Ready.
Nymphea. Oh, 2 are in the key? Okay. Twist around. Okay, I
Time to
see.
cycle the airlock and move.
Hey, Box! How's it going? I love this hat. It's fantastic. It's... it's a little cursed in that, it's made of hair. It's made of hair, because that's how V-Roid... They don't have head accessories, so people make it out of hair. But it looks great, doesn't it? Especially considering it's made out of hair. It's fantastic. Let's see. Okay, so there's some this way. Bayonetta syndrome.
You see you beyond my tail.
Yeah, it does. Okay, there's evidence in Jazz's ship office.
Sharks are too scared to take the key. Because it ain't no fun like a rabbit got the gun.
I have about 1 million things to do. Can't this wait?
Hey, Champ. I'm including
There we
this
go.
month's list of parts I need for the key. Don't bust a gut, it's hefty, but I know you can handle it. I'm gonna need a lot more than usual this time. I'm planning to overhaul the entire electrical system before it completely shorts out. Oh yeah, thanks for sending over the key's reactor specs. I can't tell you exactly why I needed those. Dell said to keep it hush-hush.
Hush,
As
hush.
far as next month's shipment, start scrounging up some parts so I can spruce up our defensive batteries. They're looking kind of rusty. Well, I guess that's it for now. I'll have my people in New Atlantis drop off the payment at the spaceport. Just make sure you aren't being followed. We wouldn't want the UC to know they're providing replacement parts to the Crimson Fleet.
Oof. Oof. The QC is... That's unfortunate. Being a witch VTuber, that would be cool. That would be cool. Right? To be a witch VTuber? Let's see. First floor rooms in the bunk.
We call UCC
Bunks.
staff sharks.
Bunks, bunks, bunks are... This way somewhere?
As long as you put the fleet first.
Trade Authority.
You don't steal from your own.
Bunks! I found them! You could also be a betta fish. Oh, that would be dope! That would be dope!
Yeah?
Let's see. So it's not this one.
Rook?
It's not this one. Tank mats! Towards the back? Okay. Tank mates, yeah. Tank mates, that's a cute. That's cute. That's cute.
So wait, say that again. You think I'm who?
Stop playing games. We both know your real name is Lionel Soto, and you know why I'm here.
Who are you? Fleet? Ecliptic? An independent?
I've spent 2 long years and every credit I had looking for you, just so I could look you in the eye before I pulled the trigger.
Hey, what's with the gun? There must be some mistake. I honestly don't know who you are.
Of course you don't know who I am. You're never concerned with the death you leave in your wake, in your pursuit of greed. You killed my husband, you son of a bitch! And now I'm going to kill you!
Ah, such a terrible shame. All that time and money she wasted. Ah, well. Better get rid of the body.
So doctor and bartender of quest where there is evidence? Okay. We are on an evidence gathering tour now. That is our goal. Gather all the evidence to put as many of these pirates into prison as possible. So there's one in the key operations center, which we get to how? Here. We get through here. Fantastic. And it's by his computer, which I think is upstairs. Yeah, I think it's over here. There it is. Regarding the this is to Shinya Voss, or from Shinya Voss. Regarding the specifications for my interface, I'm going to need to make a few minor adjustments. Galbank is switching to an orthogonal hexabit encryption, so I want to crank up the core clock on my ARM hardware. You can probably get that equipment from Ryujin. I also need to have a storage injector port added so I can keep any damn trace packets off my system. Probably wouldn't hurt to throw in some electromag protection too. The electrical system on the key is terrible, and a short circuit could fry the whole setup. Last, but not least, I might need a few cushions for the chair on the Reckoner's core. They're wearing a bit thin. That's funny. Okay. The doctor's office. Doctor's office where? Wait, how did I get in here? This way? Okay, the doctor's office is... somewhere. We're just gonna wander until we find it.
The fleet doesn't care how big your bounty is. If you don't earn, you're worthless to all of us.
Okay, we're in the bunks right now. So it's not here.
It's a real job any day.
That's the elevator.
If you want to pad that account of yours, mission.
That's closed. That's the bar. That's Zurus Essentials, Trade Authority.
I used to work for a megacorp. Wore a monkey suit and everything. Seems like a different time.
General Goods. Public access computer. I would not trust a public access computer. I just walked past it. Closed.
We may
Trade
not have official
Authority.
security on the key.
Bar.
Always looking out for traitors.
Closed. Clinic.
You're still standing. Can't be that bad. First time visiting the infirmary, huh? Let me give you a piece of advice. Try not to get into too many bar fights. I'm trying to save my dwindling supplies for sale and pirates coming in off of raids.
You won't have to worry about me. I'm practically bulletproof.
That's what they all say, until they stumble in bleeding out on my floor.
Ha!
So here's what's what. You need medpacks, curatives, preventatives, I've got you covered. At least as long as my current supply holds out. You need enhancers, legal or illegal? I've got those too.
I'll keep that in mind if I need anything.
Hopefully that won't be often.
Oh, that won't be at
Now,
all.
if you don't need anything else, I've got a particularly annoying supply issue to deal with.
Maybe I can help with your out with your supply issue.
Now there's an offer I didn't expect. If you really want to help, I'm looking for someone who can handle themselves in a public setting. As in someone who knows how to get the job done without shooting up the place.
I can do that. You can count on me for that.
Well, you'd be one of the first. I politely requested a list of supplies from Gennady Aton at the clinic and was told the price of business has gone up. I think he's back on Aurora, and he's upcharging me to pay for it. And if there's one thing I'm not going to do is subsidize his habit. I want you to make sure he delivers my supplies for the price we agreed on, but without raising any alarms.
Okay. You'll get those supplies and no one will get hurt.
We'll see. Talk is one thing, actions are another.
Did Gennady give a reason for the price change?
A bullshit one, yeah. Gennady claims prices have gone up for the
Gennady.
clinic as a whole, and that I'm not the only doc being hit. He says if I want cheaper goods, I'm going to have to find another supplier. He even gave me a list. But I'm not turning to some third-rate doc selling meds out of their space truck. Gennady and I had a deal, and I want him to honor it.
Gennady has an Aurora habit?
Oh yeah. The funny thing is, he's the poster boy for upstanding moral citizens.
Ha.
Top of the class at nursing school, did volunteer work in backwater settlements, a reputation you could eat your food off of. Nobody knows he did it all zoned out of his mind. Nobody except his old boss.
Oh.
Me. He said he got clean when he joined the clinic, but now I wonder.
I bet being a medic on the key keeps you pretty busy.
You'd think most of the injuries I treat are from run-ins with security or civilians taking a stand. But I'd say at least half are just life on the key. Brawls, egos, and plain old stupidity. At least it keeps me busy.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
So we've got that. And then there's another one that we need to... Last Nova Bar. That's right here. Convenient that it's right next to the clinic. And we're looking for... Bog.
Need a drink? Bog at the Last Nova would be more than happy to take your credits.
Oh, Bog is the bartender?
Something I can get for you?
There we go.
Ah, I was wondering when you'd wander my way. The name's Fergus. Fergus Wickham. But you could call me Bog. Welcome to the Last Nova, where the drinks are never free.
How'd you get the name Bog?
Got it back in my experimental days. Before we fixed up Nova, she was a real boggy mess. Practically an indoor swamp. I figured some of what's growing around here could make some decent booze. Some might say I only got the booze part right.
Ha! So you're the bartender here?
Guilty? You name it, I got it. Although, I can't speak to quality. I don't believe in expiration dates here as long as it gets the job done.
I just found my new home away from home.
As long as you're buying, stay as long as you like. The Last Nova never sleeps, so no last call here. Since it's your first time with us, I'm willing to make an exception to the rule and offer you my speciality on the house.
Oh?
1 free bottle of Bog's Grog.
Fantastic. Let me guess, it's an acquired taste? That sounds disgusting, I'll take it!
That's the spirit. I knew you'd be the adventurous type.
I had to do that one.
Like it, you're in luck. Cheapest drink you can find. And guaranteed to drown those sorrows.
Okay, Bog. Heard you've been moping around, Bog. No one likes a sad bartender.
Yeah. Working around this slot day in, day out. You'd think they wouldn't give a damn. 12.
You listen to our problems, so let me listen to yours.
I think I need to take you up on that offer. Well, I guess I'm thinking of my dear old Maddie. The only woman I ever loved. Almost married already. I missed my chance and lost her to one of my best mates. I'll tell you what. If you want to help an old man out, bring me back the one thing of Maddie's that ever meant anything to me. Her ring.
What's the story here?
Maddie had my eye back in the day. Thing was, she had the eye of my best mate, too. A bloke by the name of Clay Dietrich. Clay and I hit a luxury liner and snatched a ring I knew Maddie would love. Before I could say anything, Clay asked if he could have it and used it to propose. Long story short, Clay married Maddie and they ran off to raise hell with Ecliptic. And then he got the poor cock.
Oh no. Put me in the right direction and that ring is all yours.
You're in luck. Clay showed up on my radar a bit ago. Probably why I'm in a bigger rut than usual. I'll send you the details. I don't care how you do it. Just get that ring back.
Damn. Okay. So that's everything on the
Always
key.
ask for a bigger cut.
So now we can leave the key and go do stuff. Oh, okay, that's what I'm hearing. It's like, why do I hear gunfire?
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
Okay. So we'll have there's evidence in a couple places. More than a couple places. Hey, look at my ship out there. Oh, it's so cool looking. That's so cool looking. I love it. So big.
Ask Jazz about any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship.
Cozy half-hour Starfield. Yes, let's have a cozy Starfield. Undock.
Clean separation, Captain.
Okay. So we want to go to this one.
Perfect.